consider that to be acidosis. Because it falls under here. So 739 is considered acidosis. It is compensated acidosis. 744, right? 744 is still considered compensated acidosis. 744. 746 is considered uncompensated
alkalosis.
Okay. Maybe I told you I knew your problem. Guys, I went to school to figure students out. I'm alert. This is the real deal here. This is not a professor. I'm a professor, baby. Sitting on masters and doctors. We're not talking about a nurse here. I'm not a nurse first. I'm a nurse last. I'm an educator first. Not a teacher, an educator. I know students well. This was your problem. Right here. Yes, ma'am.
So what would be uncompensated acidosis?
Uncompensated acidosis. Uncompensated acidosis. Let me help you. Be quiet. She asked me a question. What is uncompensated acidosis? 733. 32. Anytime it goes this way, not only it's uncompensated, but it's also what? There you go. Yes, sir.
If they give pH 739 or 744, are considered as normal?
If they give pH, no. No, I said the only time you say normal, c'est si on va 35 ou 45, what dit normal. Badou tout nan mi tan pou di normal. Krasé ça. This is what the school taught us. And he ain't wrong. Let me tell you what the school taught you. 736 to say normal. 737 to say normal. No. Normal is 735 or that's it. I know they don't explain to you. I got you. I had an idiot too that didn't teach me that at Nova. She got mad when I went to her. I said, for 120,000, you better teach me. But I had to go home and teach myself. Okay, any question? Now, okay, so we got that. Uncompensated, compensated, acidosis, alkalosis. True? All right, can I erase this? This. All right, now, this is not your hard part. Your hard part is coming up. This lit. And you see, students try to run with things. You got to do it in pieces. After you do it in pieces, then you put it together. Okay? Remember, it's done in pieces. Now, okay. This is the gold mine. Now, Miss Sonia taught you compensated. Stay with me. Miss Sonia taught you uncompensated. Stay with me. Miss Sonia taught you acidosis. Alkalosis. But you don't know my first name. You don't know whether I'm respiratory or metabolic. Be careful. Now, when your first name is respiratory, don't tell me acidosis, alkalosis. I already taught you that. Don't tell me uncompensated or compensated. I already taught. I want to know, is my name respiratory or mortality? Let me show you a trick. Right? We're going to put respiratory here. Let's put A for acidosis. Respiratory alkalosis. Just, for fun. Highlight respiratory. Metabolic. Right? Acidosis. Metabolic alkalosis. All right, look. A, Pavin Dimsa. Jamaican student, Pavin Dimsa is acidosis. Don't say acidosis because I already taught you that. I want to know this, what I highlight. Okay, ready? Here's the trick. Anytime your name is respiratory, there is an opposite. Opposite mean you not left, you not back. Opposite mean one up, one down. Hey, anytime your name is respiratory, there is an opposite. So let's go with the first one. My name is respiratory acidosis. The opposite for your name to be respiratory has to be with pH and CO2. Because Miss Sonia told you CO2 has to do with what? Lungs. Let's go. So, when your name is respiratory, pH 704 down. CO2 55 up. Whoa, you see the opposite? You not let, you not buy. Anytime your name is respiratory, there has to be an opposite. And the opposite is with the pH and CO2. You don't have to look at nothing else. Deal? So, respiratory alkalosis, pH 749. Where's my arrow? Up. CO2 is what? 19. Anytime you see an opposite, your name is respiratory. So, I didn't say alkalosis, calmo. Shannon, read the first one. I want you to tell me my name with everything. This one. Shannon, this is Shannon. Don't talk to Shannon. Shannon, I want you to name it. Name this with everything. Here.
Respiratory.
Shannon.
pH 704.
No, I want you to name it. Anytime you name it, you always say compensated, uncompensated.
Oh, okay.
All right. Name me. All right, Shannon, go.
Okay. Respiratory.
Ooh.
No. Oh, uncompensated. Sorry. Uncompensated. So uncompensated. Respiratory.
No, try. Ease. Try for me.
Oh, compensated?
Oh.
No, 7, the number 7.
Oh, go by what I taught you. I taught you this first. Come on. Go by the way. Be quiet. Name this. Give me my name. Give me my name. The first one.
Uncompensated and respiratory acidosis?
Bingo. Uncompensated respiratory acidosis. Let me prove it. Let me prove it. It is uncompensated because my pH is less than 35. It is respiratory because my pH is low and my CO2 is high. It is acidosis because my pH is 704. That's how you do it. Again, she said it, I'm going to prove it. It is uncompensated because my pH is going this way. That's uncompensated. So I answer this question. It is respiratory because there's an opposite with my pH and CO2. So my name is uncompensated respiratory. It is acidosis because my pH is acidic, 734 on down. So my name is uncompensated respiratory acidosis. This is a medical emergency patient. Row 1, question. Ready? Again. It is, see, I do it with comprendre, understanding. Don't go memorizing. The only thing I want you to memorize is this. I want to know, she said it's uncompensated. I want to check her to see if she's telling me the truth. So I look at my pH. What is your pH? 704. So she said that was uncompensated. Do we agree?
Yes.
Bingo. Then she said the name is respiratory. I want to check her. So I go look at her numbers. Her pH is 704. So it's pH high or low? Low. So I put my arrow low. I look at my CO2, it's 55. Is that high or low? High. So if you don't remember this, you in trouble. So we have an opposite. So when we have an opposite, what's my name? Respiratory. It is acidosis because my pH is going this way. So it is fair that my name is uncompensated respiratory acidosis. What? And on the board is 55.
Oh, it's 55.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I'm sorry. I thought it was
Oh,
45.
okay.
So every time you have the pH low and CO2 is high, it's acidosis. Respiratory.
Hey, it's respiratory. But maybe bien. Every time you have an opposite, it's respiratory. Having acidosis, no, that's not long. She just said something very important. That tells me the light bulb just went off. She said anytime there's an opposite, she was going to go respiratory acidosis. It's respiratory. That's it. We ain't memorizing. We comprending. Yeah. Any question? Now, yes, ma'am.
Is it the same way we got taught that the pH was between the 35 to 45? Just clarified today. So is it the same thing for the CO2? Is it 35 or 45?
No, it's 35 to 45. See, this means to, or mean this or this. All right. Susie, you want to push for, who want to try 2? Okay? Try it. Shh. And give to me good. Don't be giving me all sideways. All right, Susan. Go by what I taught you. Name it. And I'm going to break it down.
Respiratory, uncompensated respiratory alkalosis.
She said uncompensated respiratory alkalosis. Let me check her. I'm the scientist. Now, she says uncompensated respiratory alkalosis. It is uncompensated because the pH is greater than 45, right? Or 46. She checked. So yes, Susan is right with uncompensated. Check. Then Susan say it's respiratory because there's an opposite. pH 749, is that going up or down? Up. There you go. CO2 CO3, maybe CO2, pardon, is 19. Is that going up or down? Because there's an opposite, the name is respiratory. Hey, don't say it. Respiratory. I want to know if it's acidosis or alkalosis. I look at what? pH. And because pH is 749, so my name is respiratory. Any question? C'est pas problème nous ça, non? It's when they put it in words. When they put it in words, because all the students know the numbers. When they type it, not give you the numbers. They put the disease. Lord have mercy. But I'm going to show you to make it simple. Or they give you the drugs. You go, ooh. Now, metabolic. Anytime it's metabolic, don't tell me acidosis, alkalosis. We already know that. All the arrows are going the same way. Ready? Let's go. pH 710, up or down? Ooh, CO2, right? 34, up or down? Ha! Oh, CO3. CO3, 19, up or down? Name me. Name me, my darling. Go ahead, baby. Name me. Bingo. Uncompensated metabolic acidosis. Why? Let me check her. Uncompensated because pH going down. Good job. CO2 is 34. CO2 going what? Down. CO3, 19. Down. Everything is down. My name is metabolic. Hey! Metabolic. When the arrows go in the same direction, it's metabolic. Because it is 710, it's going down, it's acidosis. So my name is uncompensated metabolic acidosis. This is what they paid the teachers to teach you, and they in the class doing twirls. See? Look how y'all, 30 minutes, look how y'all understand. No stress, no nothing. Nobody running, banging their head on the wall. Right? Alkalosis. Ready? Right? Name me, Sandra. Okay, now, I'm going to change it on you, Sandra. Shh. Name it.
Normal metabolic alkalosis.
Yes. Normal metabolic alkalosis. Very, very important. Normal. Or she could have said what? What could she say? Compensated metabolic alkalosis. It is understood. See, then they're going to ask her, what do you do for this patient? Reposition. This is not a patient in trouble. See, the problem is the students is when to call the doctor, when not to call the doctor. That's your problem. Well, I could change it up. And guys, NCLEX not stupid. They don't give you numbers no more. I equate words, and I'm going to show you. Any question? Yes. They don't. Okay, good. Let me show you now. Let me show you a trick. He said, what about if they don't give you a CO3? Anytime you got 2, and you're going to always have the pH and the CO2, you good. If pH, CO2 going down right there, it's metabolic. I don't care about 3, long as they give you 2. Long as they give you 2, you good. That's the trick. He said, what about if they don't give you? Not that they don't give you. They say the third one is normal. Like the CO3, they put 29. It's off only by 1 point. You see that? You don't care. You're looking at the first one. There you go.
Because the CO2 is way off.
Yes, wait, because the CO2 way off. You're right. Guys, you don't need 3. It's a trick. You don't need 3. Long as you have 2, you're good.
This one,
Yes,
one question. What did you say for this one, the last one?
tell me. He asked, suppose they didn't give you this.
But it was the 60, I was the 60.
See, right away, it's still metabolism.
Yeah, I know.
No, but what he's asking, CO3. You still can answer the question.
Yeah, I think-
Or sometimes they put CO3 is normal.
Yeah, I know.
You still able to answer it
Yeah.
because of the arrow.
What's your name? You said normal?
Hey, stay focused. Stay focused. Stay what I told you. Longest you have 2, you able to answer. Keep it. Let me hear her first. Yes. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The 745. People sometimes say normal, or people say alkalosis. Kiss some change. Oh yeah. I'm
So it's still metabolic.
It's still metabolic. Stay focused on the prize. I changed 2 things, and I did it to show you guys it's no problem. Sometimes people call 745 alkalosis. Sometimes they say normal. Stop that. Long as you got 2 arrows going whatever direction, that's enough for you to answer your question. Stop it. Stay focused.
Miss Sonia, what about the CO3? We don't look at it?
Oh shit. Maybe sometimes they don't give it to you, or they give it 1 point off. I'm showing you. If they don't give it to you, you still able to answer the question. Because the arrows going the same direction. Even if they put CO3 1 point low, 1 point off, and it's going to always be up. Or they can say CO3 is normal, or CO3 is 30. Back here, you still got arrows going same direction. Keep it basic. Stop it. Keep it basic. Yes. Hold on. Yes. You better keep it basic.
Yeah. Did you say normal? I know it's normal.
Okay.
Metabolism, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you talking about, you got to tell me what you're talking about.
The CO2 is
You talk about CO2.
Yeah.
See, look on your board. Look on the board. Look over here. What's normal CO2? What's normal CO2?
35 to 45.
What's CO2 here?
Oh,
Pads him up, pads him 60. So is CO2 up or down? Okay, good. Look at your pH.
no.
You say normal, or some people say 745 as alkalosis. So you got 2 things going up. True? What is your name?
Metabolism.
Stop. Stop. That's it. That's it. You don't need to look at nothing else because you got 2 things going up. So your name metabolic. Stop. Now you want to know if it's acidosis or alkalosis. Anytime you have 7.45, People can say normal or people can say alkalosis. So it is metabolic alkalosis. Now you want to know if it's compensated or uncompensated. It's 745 that will be compensated. So it's compensated metabolic alkalosis. That's it. Who's next?
I was next.
Okay, go ahead. Shh. You good?
Yeah, I had the same question.
You had, so I fixed it. All right, yes.
Whenever the two arrows go the same direction, is metabolic.
Yes, ma'am. If it's two arrows going the same direction, it's metabolic. Anytime there's an opposite, it's respiratory. For you to know respiratory acidosis, if arrow going down, if pH going down, it's acidosis. If pH going up, alkalosis. Yes, back. Yes. Shh. Ooh, Robin, you're not listening. Listen to what I said. When it's 745, some people will consider that normal, or they will say alkalosis. Period. It is compensated because it's within the range.
Even CO2 is 35, pH is 45.
You see, I'm getting frustrated because I'm saying the same thing. And y'all back there having a conversation. That's why you get. I answered the same question 5 times. She had it. Someone in the middle had it. Now you have it because y'all back there just having your own little class. Listen. Yes, 745 is normal, but they also can say it is alkalosis, and it is understood. Period. That's what I said. Okay? I'm getting frustrated because you're not understanding because you don't understand. You're not understanding because you adding your stuff in it. Keep it simple. Keep it simple and stop asking your homegirl because they don't know what it look. Look on the board. Stop laughing. God did. Because your friend tell you the wrong thing. Look. Yes, question. Simple, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yes, 745. They can, let me tell you, 745, you can say normal, or you can say alkalosis. Or sometimes you say compensated. It is understood. Amen, long. You got it? Who don't got it at all? Okay, front row, because now I'm going to the big stuff. Now I'm going into the disease. Now you got problem if you don't understand the numbers. Yes?
Listen, if CO2 was normal, and also...
Wait. You're not going to tell me CO2 normal. You need to give me a number.
Okay, example...
Give me a number. Why don't you give me a number?
Okay,
Shh. Give me a number.
pH 45.
pH 745.
Yeah, 745.
Okay. pH 745.
Okay, CO2 49.
49.
And CO3 20.
CO3 20. All right, so let's just put our arrows. What is this? When we talk about acidosis, alkalosis, don't say normal. Normal only work for compensated and uncompensated. Stop saying normal. When we talk about whether it's acidosis, alkalosis, don't say normal. Normal only work for compensated, uncompensated. That's it. So 745. Be quiet. Listen. So I can do it. 745. If it's alkalosis or acidosis. 49. Is that up or down?
Up.
Right there. Because I got that, I don't need to look at nothing else. Because I'm able to answer. We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. It's metabolic. I don't need nothing else. It's metabolic. Now I want to know if it's uncompensated or compensated. Right? I look at my pH. My pH is 745. That is considered compensated.